other thing is specifically scrap tires.
Me too.
I'm sorry, what?
Scrap tires.
Okay.
We have a big enough problem with them on every wooded lot in this town, but there are 3 businesses that are stockpiling them. One is right across the street here. Those are mosquito breeders. That, I don't know where, and I don't know how anybody that works in this building doesn't see that over there. And I mentioned this to the DIDA, and obviously they don't feel it's important to deal with. But there are 3 businesses, 2 of them in operation. This one's closed, that have large amounts of tires. My understanding is there's a fee when you get new tires put on your car, so it's not, shouldn't be an undue burden on any business. They're collecting this fee from their customers, and why are we, I don't mean a couple of tires waiting until you have a big enough load to haul somewhere, but I mean they're stockpiling them for many years in places. And I guess
Which one besides across the street?
I don't really need to say it and have my name
Oh, okay.
blasted all
Can I
over
get it?
places, but
Can I get
can
it
certainly
later,
talk
or
to you
is-
privately later. I'd be no problem to do that. But anyhow, just a concern because I don't understand it. Again, it's not, shouldn't be a burden on a business.
No, as far as like our old tires and stuff, you know, sometimes those are issues that can be enforced through health department
And blight.
and blight. So I mean, those are kind of, I mean, maybe those would be appropriate places for us to go towards with trying to address some of those issues are through those 2 avenues.
Okay.
I think the city looked at a number of target items for a while. One was junk cars, and they stressed that to try to get all the junk cars out of the city, and probably it should be another target item to get
But
all the
again, I mean,
tires.
there's lots. That's a whole separate issue. I was just focusing on, these are businesses that deal in tires. And
Yep.
I mean, this one across the street, I guess the bank foreclosed on it. And so
Yep.
to me, that's letter to the bank saying, clean up your
Yep.
mess over
I
there.
agree.
That it just
Yep.
can't be. It's,
Yeah, I think
and it
that's-
shouldn't be, somebody really shouldn't have to come and say anything. I mean, this should be basic code enforcement. Whoever you're paying for that should be, those are obvious. That's not something that,
80–90% of code enforcement is public
but
involvement.
it's
And that's how it-
across
that's
the
how it
street
gets
from
done.
the office.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
that to me is a little, anyway.
Thank you.
And like I said, I brought it up last year at the DIDA, but their excuse was they don't know how to stop it. So,
So we have. So do we have a blight officer?
Yes.
in the city? Okay.
This is not for
Okay.
this table.
Okay.
Place.
Okay.